Ryan Hayward, Battalion Chief, Heartland Fire and Rescue.
Okay, what do you got here tonight?
This evening at about 8:28 we had a report of a bluff that collapsed above a strip of garages here in La Mesa on University. We had canines come out to make sure that there were no people living in the garages, or at least working or found in the garages, and we did not find any victims. So right now it's just property damage. We do have city engineers coming out as well. We had help from San Diego Fire and Heartland Fire and Rescue.
So no one was injured, just damage to a garage,
Yeah,
basically?
that's correct.
Okay.
It was a strip of garages.
Okay. Any idea what caused it?
It appears that the bluff above the garages collapsed, but I can't tell you what caused it.
And then, as the property owner up there, are they going to be? Are they cautioned not to stay away from the bluff area?
Yeah, that's yes. We caution taped off their property in the backyard there, as well as we had SDG&E come check their telephone poles to make sure that they were safe.
So city engineers are going to be coming out tonight or tomorrow?
Yes, they're on their way now.
My name's John Hattendorf, Hattendorf.
And you own the house?
I own the property above, yeah, where you see the lights coming down now.
Okay. What happened tonight?
Tonight, the face of the shot rock wall gave way and crushed a multi-garage unit below the hillside.
And why do you believe that happened?
Well, I had contacted the city of La Mesa and told them that from what I could see being above, that the shot rock has been cracking over several years and that it's gotten seriously worse this year. They sent out representative and agreed with my assessment, sent out notice to this homeowner or property owner, commercial property owner, and during the rains in March, the fracture crack got about this wide. And I'm like, that's going to go any day. And I contacted the city again. And they said, well, we've contacted them. And they had a geo engineer come out. But, you know, unfortunately, it was too late for anything to really get accomplished and maybe save that hillside before it went down.
Did anything happen to your property?
Not so far, but the fire department's asked me to stay away from the hillside because they're concerned about all the water in the hillside still. And that could lead for further erosion.
Is it affecting your house, or can you?
No, my house is at least a house length away. I have a huge backyard.
So the property that fell belongs to the person on the other side of the property line from you, right?
It's not my property, and I'm not sure whose property it is because there is a leeway for the electrical lines.
Okay.
So I'm not 100% sure. Except that it's not my property. Yeah.
Has this happened before?
Yes, it has in the corner there, and that's when the owner, before he passed away, decided to shot rock the hillside. Which again, you know, the city had to get involved because it wasn't done with permits and stuff, but I don't want to get into anything like that at this time.
The hillside at one point was sloped, and then it was sheared.
Sheared vertical, yeah. Yeah.
In order to make room.
But that was before I owned the residence. Yeah, when he sheared it.
Are you afraid that your property is going to end up down here?
Oh, I've been afraid for 30 years, and I've been contacting the city over the course of 30 years.
Are you going to be able to sleep in your own bed tonight and not worry? Or?
That's why I came down here, because I go, either way I'm going to be restless. So I have to look and see how much is undercut. Luckily, it's pretty sheer. Because before, if you would have seen what was up there, the shot rock came like this and then caved in, so it was concave, and that big concave part came down. So at least it's sheer now, not still a big concave, which would encroach more on my property. But being so vertical and so high, and if you'll take a look at it, it's very wet, because we had, you know, late rains this year in March.
What happens? The rain gets behind
the rains up there. This is the high side. The yard's shed, so the water comes down, and I sandbag every year to do what I can. to keep the water further up into my yard. And there's documentation of that too.